All right, we are live. Hello, Internet. It is me, Corey Domino, with Super Terminus and Friends. Today I have with me Hannah Fierman. I hope I'm saying that right. I always see your name written.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it right.
Awesome. Yes. Ooh, I can hear myself in the backup. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. It's getting. Whoops.
Is it messing up?
It was getting like an echo, but it's fine. So today we're gonna play Tetris, and Hannah's gonna try her best to talk about her career, being an actress, a singer, even a producer in some cases. Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start up the game footage here.
It's kind of delayed.
Yeah, it's a little bit delayed on here. That's
Okay.
a little better one.
I'm ready.
Cool.
I think I think
here, you take
you're
this one.
What level?
This is the normal level.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to ask me.
Yes.
I can't think of much.
Okay, so I think the first one I want to ask is, I guess, what made you want to go into acting professionally? What was kind of like your first experience with professional acting?
Well, my first professional acting as in film, I first movie was actually with Ben Morgan. Actually, he cast me when I was 17 years old in his, I think it was his first feature. And you know Ben Morgan? He goes by Denver Ross as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I've known Ben longer than I've known anybody else in the film scene in Atlanta.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so yeah, it's pretty funny because we don't really work together that much anymore. But yeah, I've known him since I was a teenager, and so that was my first experience working with a major role in a feature film, and that was wonderful, and I loved it. And I had done a lot of theater, but I just fell in love with film and just wanted to keep doing it.
That's awesome. What was the movie that you guys did?
It was called Crooks, and I don't know if it ever got made or not. I know that it had a little bit of a hard time getting off the ground as far as being edited. This was a really long time ago, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We're talking like 20 years. And but evidently one of the actors, Dan, I can't pronounce his last name, but he's kind of Greek looking. He works with Dad Garage a lot. You know what I'm talking about? He's in it. And he told Josh, my husband, that he heard that there was a completed version of the feature that was released somewhere in Nigeria.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true.
Weird.
And it doesn't make any sense if it is, but I like to believe it is.
Sounds like a scam.
It does sound like something.
Well, cool. And then, so from there, that kind of made you want to do more. I guess it was at least a somewhat positive experience if it didn't sour you on acting.
Yeah. I guess I had already decided before that I wanted to, just simply from from theater. But that was my first major experience, and it was definitely a positive one. It was just I just kind of jumped in, not really knowing what I was doing, and just learned a lot that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's kind of the Mammoth way. Is that the food?
That is the food. I will be right back.
Okay.
Hopefully it will not be that bad.
I'll keep playing.
Hello.
Try to be entertaining.
Yes, this is Corey.
I have not played
Okay.
much on a
It should be. Are you out front?
big screen. I don't think ever.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. This is me. Hey.
I started playing Tetris.
Oh no, it's this one. Sorry.
Okay, yes, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. I think I might have left my mic on, so you probably heard me talking
Ah,
to the Uber lady.
that's funny.
I won't have this.
What did you get?
I got chicken tikka masala,
Yum.
but I won't make you guys watch me eat chicken
You can
masala.
eat it, or unless you don't want to.
I'll wait. Oh, I can wait.
But it might get cold.
Nah, it's fine. It won't be the first time I've eaten cold curry.
Okay.
Won't be the last.
I don't know. I guess it changed color because I'm on another level. I don't know.
Yeah, it means you're doing good, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, okay, so to get back to acting talk, or at least, or Hannah talk. Like, you were born in England, right?
Yeah.
And when did you actually move to America?
We moved when I was 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a lot more of an American than I am English, but we would go back as often as we could, mostly in the summer, to visit my mom's side of the family and to hang out. They're all from Bath, England.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that. Ooh, shit. Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. You can curse. It's fine.
Being British and growing up, I originally had a British accent, and I think that's really, really helped me a great deal with my accents, and especially English, but like BBC Brit, like, you know, I guess Oxford English, sort of, and Cockney. I'm pretty good at Cockney.
Nice.
I did a Cockney accent for this TV show called Toast of London.
Oh, I watched that episode.
Did you see that?
I love Matt Berry. Matt Berry's one of my all-time favorite actors.
He wrote the role for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did he know you?
He saw VHS.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. And
Wow.
it was hilarious. So this casting director just emails my Gmail account, and it's just like, "Hi, I'm a casting director from England, and we have this little show. You probably never heard of it." And it's true, I had never heard of it.
I think it was new, right? Like it wasn't like.
It was only in its first season, yeah. But it wasn't playing in the U.S. at all, so I hadn't heard of it, and starting to do poorly.
No, that's fine.
And I thought somebody was messing with me, you know? Like, I thought one of my friends was playing a practical joke on me because, you know, I don't get many emails from English casting directors saying, you know, famous celebrity just wrote a role for me after seeing VHS. But, yeah. And so I went with it. I wrote back, and they wanted me to play the niece of one of the main characters, played by Robert Bathurst.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna lose.
No, just keep going.
Okay, so I played his niece, and his niece had an allergy that manifested itself as like being possessed by an old man Cockney demon.
Mm.
And so I got to play both the, you know, regular common British accent, you know, nice little English girl, and I got to play an old evil Cockney man that was possessing her, and that was probably some of the most fun I've ever had. And they liked my accent, so I must have done it well. It was nerve-wracking though, because they got this dude named Alan Ford. He played he was in Snatch. He was the guy who fed people to the pigs.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm talking about? Like the super scary guy.
It's been a while
with
since I've
glasses.
seen Snatch.
Feed people to the pigs. Anyway, he was playing my homeopathic healer slash
Right.
slash what is shoot.
Slash what? Slash what?
What is I can't think. Slash what is it when you rid somebody of a demon?
Oh, Exorcist?
Exorcist. Yeah, he was my he
A homeopathic exorcist.
Well, it was homeopathy, but it actually was an exorcism.
Okay.
Anyway, it was fantastic and hilarious, and I'm totally. I give up. I got to
Blark.
level 3.
That's pretty good.
Do you want to play?
Sure. Let's see if I can keep up the question. You might have to lean a little bit more on
Okay.
the talking if you're
Okay.
not.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
I think that being born abroad helped me with that.
Yeah. What's Matt Berry like? Because like I said, I'm a fan of him. Is he like?
He was really lovely, really intense.
Seems like he would just smell of whiskey and like fine cologne.
Well, one thing I noticed about him was he's a lot younger than you think.
Oh, really? How old?
Yeah, he's on television he tends to play like a guy who's in his 50s.
Right.
But really, I mean, in real life, he looks like he's probably 40, 45, maybe tops, you know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I was just expecting a much older person. And then in real life, he seems a lot younger.
I figured he was about the same age as like the Mighty Boosh guys or like the Garth Marenghi. That's the only thing I really know him
I
from,
guess
honestly.
you probably
But
had a better idea of how old he was.
being the British comedy nerd that I am.
Well, I mean, the Toast, the character that he plays, is a 50-something-year-old. He's not a young man, right?
Yeah, and he puts like the fake gray or whatever in his hair.
And he's got a giant stash that makes him look older. Yeah, some people say he's difficult to work with, but I didn't find that to be the case. He was
Oh, that's good.
delightful to me.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always good to know when you hear good stories about celebrities. It's always a bummer when you hear people are like difficult to work with or something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd heard that, but you know, I guess everybody can be at times. I'm
Sure.
Some people might say that about me. I don't know. Linda Burns.
Oh, Linda. She says about everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about VHS because not to toot my own horn, we have that in common. That's like how we met.
right.
Was I actually auditioned for the lead role, and
That's
I almost got it.
right.
Like I was close to getting it apparently.
Right. You mean you wearing the spyglasses?
Yeah, I basically whatever Drew's role
You probably
was.
looked too young.
It was probably that and like
Because that was a long time ago.
it was
You
2000.
You didn't have a beard. You had
I had like a weird goatee,
Did you?
I think. Yeah, I looked too young. I probably was like way too nervous on camera
maybe.
because I knew that like the character was supposed to be nervous, but I probably like played it up too much. Mostly because like honestly because you were in character like immediately, and I was like confused.
Did I read with you?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't
we like
remember.
read at least once, maybe twice. But you like did your eye thing, and we're
you out.
freaking me out. I was like, what are you looking at? And you're just like, I'm acting. And I was like, oh shit, I feel like an idiot.
Acting.
This woman probably thinks that I'm just some.
No, I thought you were wonderful. I don't remember reading with you though.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was a really long time ago. I don't remember reading with anybody.
Oh,
Oh, no,
right.
I read with one boy. Did I? Was it an audition
I think it was an audition for
for your role?
the spyglass guy.
Yeah, I don't remember. So long ago.
Yeah, but yeah, look like oh man, if I had been on that set, I wasn't actually on set. I did the After Effects parts, but that set looked crazy. Like it was
You mean the hotel?
the hotel, and actually the where is it filmed? Star Bar or no? It was filmed at.
Starbucks.
It was filmed at Star Bar.
And then the outside was
East Atlanta Village.
East Atlanta Lounge.
Yeah. There was
And the stairwell of Studio Outpost.
right where he broke his arm.
Yeah.
Which fun fact: the arm that you see breaking in VHS is director David Bruckner's arm
Yeah.
because they had to reshoot it because the bone didn't look right.
Yeah.
It wasn't like breaking in the right
It was
area.
It wasn't small enough, and yeah, something wasn't. They had to go back and reshoot it. I don't think I was there for the reshoot actually.
Oh, you must have been because it was the. Oh no, yeah, I think they reshot it. Yeah, I don't
like
think you were in
looking
that.
over. Maybe I was there. You know what?
I think they hid a. They might have hid the cut in
Yeah.
the like whip pan, so
Yeah.
you might not have had to have been there.
That was so brilliant. They could just keep cutting forever and ever if they wanted to. Like,
They
They
mean,
did.
they did, and it looked really good because you
Yeah.
can't really see the cuts in
No.
it, which is good because like a lot of movies that are supposed to be
Yeah.
one shot, you can see the cuts. Like
Yeah.
Birdman, like I was able to see
I
some of the
haven't seen
cuts.
that. Oh yeah, you probably were. I probably wouldn't see it. Yeah, I remember I was watching it with Elizabeth and Vidovich, my stunt coordinator and double, and she.
Oh, nice.
We were
Oh
just
god!
like,
Oh god!
we were just watching it, and we knew what part. She knew what part was her, and I knew what part was me. But we were both just like, wait a minute, that's. I was like, that's not my butt, you know. But it was totally seamless, and we were both just like, what? Where does it stop and where does it start? It was really, really well done.
Yeah.
Should
My
I-
buddy just texted me saying I had no idea you worked on VHS. I guess you must be watching.
How many people are watching?
On Twitch, it looks like 3 people are
Ooh.
watching, and on YouTube, I think 1 person's watching. I think we actually put the Twitch on our social media, so people probably don't know that the YouTube link is working, but meh, it's fine.
You can put it on my social media if you want to.
Okay, what do you mean, like putting the link on your, like?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
However you do your
If you, let's see, I could probably send you the link, and if you could post it on your like Facebook or something, or your social media, that might get us some views.
Yeah.
Gotta get those sweet, sweet views.
Oh yeah. Well, I got your email. No, just post it and I'll just accept it. How about that? Oh look, I've got 4%. We gotta.
Yeah, let
do it
me.
now.
Was that? I don't know if I have an iPhone cable. Let's see if
I
I can
have
do
one
this
in the
without making-
car, but
Facebook.
yeah, this isn't really a link. This is just a. Oh, yours. Blah blah blah. No.
Let me see. You want to play some Tetris while we're waiting?
Sure thing.
Or we can switch to camera view.
That. So Corey just let me do a
Oh, the VR, the PlayStation VR?
the virtual reality, where I went down into a deep ocean cavern and I got attacked by a shark, and it was absolutely the coolest thing I have done in years. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. So trippy. So real. I think if like I was in a chair that moved along with it, yeah, that would have been just one extra element, dimension. I was afraid that you were gonna come over like and be like, rah! When the shark was attacking. I was like, do not fuck with me, man. Do not do that. Do
No,
not.
I
would have never forgiven you.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm afraid of people doing that too. So
yeah,
I don't.
it's
I
like,
don't do it.
Corey. Just don't do it, man. I know it would be tempting. I would probably do it.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
That was amazing.
All right, I just shared it on my Facebook and I tagged you. So if you're able to, I'll switch. We can switch real quick. I'll get it back over.
Okay.
Tetris. I almost had us play. It's like a Switch. The Nintendo Switch just released like a Tetris, but it's like Puyo Puyo Tetris, and it's all like Puyo Puyo is this weird. Did you ever play Dr. Mario back in the day?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's kind of like Tetris in that things fall down, but you have to match colors instead of like matching, like putting shapes in a line. It's weird, but
Is it harder?
It's different. But everything in the game is like really like Japanesey and anime. It's definitely a lot more colorful and upbeat than this game is.
Do you want to play that instead?
Oh, I don't have it. I didn't buy it because we were just gonna do this.
Oh, okay.
I know. I feel like I'm selling it, and then I was like,
had
no.
posted your thing on my media already.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah, I
Stacy.
guess Stacy Palmer, who was at Terminus and did a really great panel that I got to sit in on.
And I'm so sorry I missed it. I had to work, but I was supposed to be there for our film Birthday Cake.
I wonder if Stacy is watching right now.
Well, I'd imagine
If you're
so.
watching, Stacy, say hi on the chat. Now we wait.
We just did a movie together called Haven Zen with Chris Etheridge as the director, and gosh, I think he was the writer too. Let me see
Oh,
if I
here, you can do this.
And yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had a pretty easy role. I was only there for like I think 2 days.
Oh, really?
I think 2 or 3 days. It rained the whole time, but we had a blast.
What was that movie called again?
Haven Zen.
Cool. Is that gonna be out soon? I guess you have no idea.
I don't know.
If it was
but
just shot.
I think that last time I spoke to the editor and Chris, they were saying that it was very close to being completed, since they'd handed it over to Lou, the editor lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, evidently she's rocking and rolling with it, just hammering it out. So, yeah, hopefully not too much longer.
Nice. Let's talk about Siren, because I haven't talked to you since you've done that, and that's the feature-length version of the VHS short that you were in. Oh no.
That was so unheaded. Yeah.
Is that out already?
Yeah.
Is it on like VOD or something? I need to watch it. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it's been out for a long time. It was in Redbox. Yes, VOD. Yes, all of the things, all the places. It's not on Netflix yet. I don't know if it's going to be actually. You can.
I'll find it.
Yeah, you can watch. Oh, crap! You can watch it on. Don't laugh at me. On iTunes.
Okay.
I think I'm talking on my. I can't.
I'll find it.
Yeah, it's not hard to find.
Well then, maybe you can tell me a bit about it since I haven't seen it, and probably people who are watching this probably haven't seen it, but how close is it to the original short?
It's really different.
Really?
Yeah, it's not found footage.
Okay.
So that just takes away, a huge element of the original. But I think it was wise that they didn't, because I think it would have been really difficult to justify an entire feature-length version of a guy running around with spyglasses on, or justifying the camera.
Yeah, I feel like that's a like Cloverfield had like the guy filming the entire time, and at a certain point you're just like, why doesn't he just put the camera down and run? There's a giant monster. So that's good that they kind of got rid of that.
I thought it was wise. I thought it was a wise decision. And Luke and Ben wrote what a wonderful script. They had some really cool original ideas in there, and I think David helped them write it too. I'm not sure.
I was going to ask, do you know how much involvement Dave and Nick had?
Nick wasn't involved at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But Dave was executive producer.
Okay.
And he shot some of the B-roll, or the second camera unit, whatever you call it. And we had him on set for like a couple of days, few days, 3 or I don't remember how many days. It was a crazy shoot. It was all nights.
Where was it shot?
Savannah and Augusta.
Oh, cool. So they shot in Georgia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Go Georgia Film.
Yeah.
I
died.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back out and see if there's like a 2-player mode. Oh no, I guess not. It's just. Let's change music at least.
And it's different because I got to sing in it because I was a siren versus a succubus.
Ah.
And I got a tail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And Justin Wellborn's in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he does a fantastic job. He's a really, really wonderful villain.
Was that because of the, like, how did he get the role? Because, like, he knew you guys, or because he just, like, it was a complete coincidence?
Oh no, he knows everybody.
That's
you
true.
know.
Like everyone, he's everyone's
Like
best friend.
everybody, his best friends. Okay, so people kept coming up to me, being like, "Oh, my best friend is in that movie with you," and this happens so many times. And it was always Justin. I'm just like, how many best friends can one man have? Like, eventually I wanted to stop and be like, okay, but are you his best friend? Because there are so many of you.
That's a weird thing to challenge someone on.
No, of course I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't. But it crossed my mind after
sure, best friend.
All right, just how well do you know the guy?
You should, every time they do that, you should just be like, wait, he said he was my best friend.
Next time that happens, I'm gonna be like, he's my best friend.
He's got some splaining to do.
Yeah, he was really, really good. Well, he was in The Signal, David's movie.
Mm-hmm.
He knows Greg from something. I don't remember what. I think they worked together quite a bit, and yeah, he knows everybody. I mean, I've known him forever. It's the first time we've worked together.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about now.
Next level.
When Jessica was on here, we talked about Raymond Carr for a while, for whatever reason.
The most wonderful human being ever.
He's gonna be on this.
Oh, good.
In
He'll
August.
be entertaining, yeah.
But
He'll be more entertaining.
I hope.
He'll probably bring puppets and shit.
Oh, maybe. I haven't even talked about the possibility of puppets.
Oh, yeah. Have you had Molly on?
Not yet.
She's busy. She's real busy.
Yeah, I mean, I actually got a really good response when I put out feelers, so
Yeah, I saw that. That's so great.
I'm booked up. So I gotta reach out to more people. I'm starting to run low on the list. Oh man, this is terrible.
Yeah,
I'm not doing a good job.
You're doing quite poorly, my friend. Yeah. I'm sure after seeing all these, everybody's gonna want to come play and do your VR and just hang out.
Oh, Stacy just said that she's watching.
Hi.
Hi, Stacy. Oh God. This music's a little more relaxing. It caught me off guard. Oh,
really,
jeez.
it's giving me anxiety. Maybe it's the Coca-Cola I'm drinking.
Maybe. Oh, crud. I was hoping I could, like... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and it was different. It was different than the short. To me, it wasn't quite as terrifying, but it was more funny. Actually, I think I enjoyed watching Siren more, but yes. Oh
no! Damn it!
But the amateur night scared me a hell of a lot more. I couldn't watch that. I couldn't even watch it.
I remember.
So scary.
I remember when Dave was cutting it, he was saying how he thought how it was super funny, and I was like, oh yeah, sure.
Sure, David.
Here, you do it. You do it now.
You do it. Okay. I wonder if this music is irritating the people.
I turned it down. People were saying it was too loud.
Yeah.
So they're probably hopefully not hearing the game music too much.
Well, you can turn it down more if you want to.
Yeah, I might. There's probably not much use in people actually. People know what Tetris sounds like.
Do you ever plan on directing or producing a movie or writing something of your own?
I always have a plan to.
Yeah,
I always plan to, but whether I will do it,
it's difficult.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's stressful and time consuming. I
recently, so a friend of mine does this thing called kamikaze karaoke. It's actually a friend of mine has this group called Twin Head Theater that presents it. And
Here in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, yeah. And so basically, they assign people a song, and then they make a karaoke video of that song, basically making like a short film. Or I just, so I did it, and I got Getting Jiggy with it.
Oh, nice.
With Will Smith.
Yeah.
And so I just did like a compilation of like, it starts off with Fresh Prince, and then it kind of goes into his like Men in Black, Wild Wild West, and then it goes into his like dramas where he's like crying and stuff, but it's still with like the na 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 na. And I actually won.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Abe just joined us.
I didn't know you were playing Tetris.
You want to
Yeah.
play?
Original Nintendo.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Level 0? Yeah, just...
I'm not doing very well.
You want me to mic you up?
My dad, every day,
Yeah,
still
right?
plays his original Nintendo Tetris.
Nostalgia.
He has a
Oh.
TV, like in a room off his bedroom.
It's the
And the only
best.
thing connected to the TV is a Nintendo. And the only game he has on his Nintendo is the original, well, not the original Tetris, the Nintendo Tetris. We're
Yeah.
not talking about the 10-game one.
I thought it was
Remember that?
Game
Remember
Boy.
that story?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Just throwing some knowledge.
Thanks.
Oh, I learned something.
Thanks,
today.
Abe.
I still think you should turn it down some more, actually. It's starting to annoy me.
Oh, here, I'll turn it down on the television.
Oh, do you need this controller to
No. I can do it through this little remote control. People will see that our decibels, but that's okay. There we go.
Oh, this is good. I'm doing well. Look, ooh, thick.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I won. I actually won that competition and got
Fun.
a gift certificate for A1 Productions. I think it's in like Decatur or Avondale for like, you know, production equipment and stuff. So I have really no excuse not to like try to write something and make something.
Yeah.
So I need to do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Really?
If you want.
You're on camera. You're Dave saying you'll help. You
I
heard
mean
it.
I mean it. I mean it.
Yeah, totally. I would absolutely love to have you in a movie. I just need to make a movie.
I just want to hang out with you and Rachel.
Oh yeah, you love my girlfriend.
She's wonderful. It's not the love.
I've offered her to like. I actually offered if she wanted to like come hang out,
she
but she
didn't
was
want
like,
to?
"Well, she doesn't." I totally get it. She doesn't like seeing herself on camera.
Oh yeah.
Not that I don't think she's lovely, but I completely understand not wanting to see yourself on camera.
That's hard. Actually, that's something Matt Berry doesn't do. He never watches himself.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
How does he?
but how do you know if it's any good? He's just like, I don't know. I just do it and I just don't look back. Basically, is what he said.
Yeah,
I don't
that makes
remember his
sense.
exact words, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Kind of cool.
I've heard that before with I want to say like Kate Blanchett doesn't watch her stuff. Wait, that can't be right. Maybe it was anyway.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna like try to
be.
speculate. It's someone. But anyway, Winslet? Maybe it's Kate Winslet that doesn't watch
There's
it.
so many Kates.
Too many Kates.
Beckinsale, Blanchett. There's another one. Bosworth. There's so many Kates,
Yeah.
and they all look the same. They don't look the same.
All Kates. Not all Kates.
No.
Hashtag not all Kates.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Kate Moss doesn't. Okay, I'm just blabbing.
no, that's fine. That's all this is just
Okay.
blabbering.
Good.
Trying to think of what else.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were on Vampire Diaries?
Long time ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did you do on that?
I played Mariana Lockwood. I was. It was set in 1912.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a period one, and that was really fun. And I played like a starchy sort of Victorian woman. Actually, is 1912 Victorian? No.
1912 would be a little bit after Victorian, I guess.
But she's, like starchy, sexually repressed, woman who goes to this boxing match and is just like all hot and bothered and
Like
just
you do.
gets vampirically tag teamed by the brothers and dies. I got decapitated.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they make like a head mold
Yeah,
for you, a head cast?
They did.
That's so cool. Did they let you keep like a version of your head?
No.
Oh, that would have been
Those
awesome.
things are really expensive.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
What do you think, if they're done shooting, what are they going to do with it?
I don't want it.
You don't want it? You don't want your own severed head hanging around?
You can have it.
Maybe I will. It'd probably go well with my decor.
It would. It would go perfectly in your home.
We got a couple skulls. Rachel's got her skullfish.
Uh-huh.
She did.
I love that skullfish.
Let's see, what's another? Here's like a generic one that I'm going to try out. Hopefully it works. But what's something about your work that people might not expect? What's like an aspect of it that people might not know about?
I wouldn't presume to know what people know about.
Well, then what's just like a fun thing about acting that you maybe many people wouldn't know or might not like, are usually surprised if you ever tell them?
Well, there's a shocking amount of rejection. I think that people don't necessarily understand because they only ever see your successes.
Right.
And don't really realize, like, especially some people who perhaps don't have the mentality to be an actor, but they start out and they get frustrated or disheartened because they have an idea of a misunderstanding of the amount of rejection and the amount of auditions that you have to go through before you actually book something. And I think some people are shocked at that, and how much you have to want it in order to stick with it, and how not to get burnt out or to be disheartened by. I don't know if I should call it rejection, but the amount of putting yourself out there.
Right.
It's different than any other job, well, many other jobs, because it's like we go through interview after interview after interview, and the interview process is never over, and you never get to rest on your laurels and hang out for a year, or if you do, you still have to probably audition for other things, if you book if you're on Friends, then I guess you're set. But you know what I mean?
Or like The Simpsons or something. You've got a job for 20 years.
But those are unusual, and maybe even they still had to audition for some of the perhaps movie roles or major motion pictures that they wanted to be a part of.
So for just to get a sense, like how many auditions would you say you go on before you actually get a role in something like Vampire Diaries, or even just like a minor role like that where... I
don't know. I mean,
on average, a guesstimate on average.
Well, sometimes you get on a roll, too, where you just start booking like crazy, but then you'll have like a period where you don't book anything for a really long time. But I say I probably, I have a few auditions a week usually, and how many of those do I book? Point 0.5%? I don't know,
Yeah, so for every...
Very few.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of them aren't really a perfect match for me, but I still go,
Right.
Because, maybe, they might not go for what they originally wanted, or you just want to get in front of the casting director and remind them that you exist, so you go, and that kind of thing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got a high score. Here.
I did?
Yeah, I'll put... Oh no.
You're putting in Corey. Thanks.
You earned it.
I feel really good about myself.
You're doing way better than I am.
Yeah, Rachel, I want to show you my stop motion puppet that I made. Josh and I did a short called Between the Walls with puppets, and Raymond was the puppeteer. Nice. And it's really it's about dementia.
Oh, okay.
But it's sad, yes, but it's also whimsical and kind of trippy, and it's about this gentleman who starts to experience dementia, but you don't know if it's real or if he's just in a state of degradation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm getting into it.
And we got Stanley. Oh crap! What's his name? The guy who works with Molly, Stanley.
A lot of people work with Molly.
Ah, I'm sorry. Don't nobody tell him I forgot his name.
Hope he's not watching.
Okay. Anyway, he made a puppet for us that was amazing, and it blinks and looks around, and Raymond puppeteered that, and I made a stop motion puppet to go with it as well. I'm excited. Chris Malesnik is doing all the amazing effects like you do.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's going to be on next week.
That's going to be fun.
All these people that we're talking about, you'll get to meet
He's
them.
the best. Plus, he's really good at video games, so he'd be able to talk to you and play at the same time. Him and Jessica are amazing at playing video games.
Yeah, I haven't even asked him what game he's going to be playing, so I have no idea.
And he's also editing it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're going to meet up with him hopefully soon and go over logistics of what we need, what pickups we need, that sort of thing. Hello.
How's it going?
Hey Dan. This is Hannah.
Hi.
Hey Hannah, how's it going?
Man, we're
Nice to
on
meet you.
live stream right now.
Oh, solid. Hey everybody. Hate to interrupt.
Hi.
A little Tetris. Oh no, you guys are.
Oh,
listening.
no.
Oh god. Oh god.
Dan. That's okay.
That's okay. You can come back.
Yeah, I can do this.
So they can see the game then, huh?
Yeah, so they see the game, and we're like in the corner up there on the right.
I see.
Turn it.
Oh, yeah.
Clear. Bye.
Bye,
See ya.
nice to meet you.
He's the president of Ideas United.
Oh.
He's like the parent company of Terminus and Campus Movie Fest.
Okay. Cool.
He was one of the people that started Campus Movie Fest in 2001 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm. That's
Um,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had that when I was in school.
Um,
Actually, I made a movie when I was in college. I made a short film I wrote and produced, and I didn't direct it, but I acted in it.
Nice. Where'd you go to college?
I went to Mercer, and then
Okay.
and Wesleyan,
Ooh.
and yeah, and then I took acting classes all over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Let me ask you about a movie that is video game related that I know you were in called... I don't remember what it was called, but it was based on The Legend of Zelda. It was called, like, Hero of Time.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, no, I didn't. Yes, I did.
That
You're
was...
so right.
And I remember seeing that before I met you. Like, that was a while back.
Yeah.
What was your experience like on that movie?
That was wild. We had so much fun. We shot that. Well, we worked on it for 4 years.
Really?
We had zero budget. Worked on it for 4 years. Total labor of love. Joel Mush did everything on that thing. He directed it. He produced it. I think he had some help from David Blaine, who played Link. But he did all of the effects. You know, didn't get paid for any of it, and just wanted to make a fan film. You know. And,
yeah, it's impressive for a fan film, like a feature-length fan film.
Feature-length fantasy feature-length. Say that 3 times fast.
Fantasy feature-length fan
film.
film. Fantasy feature-length fan film. Ugh, that's hard.
And that was great. I mean, I had a fantastic time. Obviously, we were all very young when we were making it, and kind of grew up together. That's when I first met Mike Donlin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was in VHS as well, right?
Yeah, I actually got him on board on that because you know, he has that vibe of being like the big alpha dude with like the, you know, because he's a very big guy, you know, big strong alpha looking dude with this, you know, kind of husky voice that, you know, just screams alpha dude. But he's like the most wonderful person to work with and just super positive and not a dick at all. Yeah, so that's when I met him, and he was a teenager when I met him.
Oh wow!
On The Legend of Zelda, he was doing stunts, and do you know Cooper Andrews?
I don't think so.
He was on it, and Carla Jean Davis. Do you know her? She's a local filmmaker. She was the Sage of Fire. She did a fantastic job. Do you know Dave Campbell? Maybe you might know him. Anyway, he's a writer.
I think so. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I probably have met once or twice, and I just don't. I have the worst memory for like names.
Yeah, it's okay. They don't really hang out on the scene anyway. Not anymore, but at least not with a lot of the people that I know. But yeah, that was wonderful. We shot that all over Georgia, and then we had these screenings all over the country. And then Nintendo let us stream it for a while.
Oh, nice.
And then eventually they were just like, okay, kids, you gotta shut it down. But a bunch of the fans had already pirated it and put it up anyway, so it's still out there if anybody wants to see it. It's called The Hero of Time, and I play Zelda and Sheik.
Oh, we should have played that game.
I don't want to. I kind of got burnt out on it after all that filming and learning.
Have you like dramatically read all the lines for Zelda and Sheik?
Yeah, I'd have to get in character, I guess.
What would your process of getting into character be for those characters?
I'd be like having an existential crisis, being like, "What? I'm just a game."
Every
I
time.
can't believe you laughed.
I'm an easy laugh.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty affable
I
guy.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh crud! I'm not doing so great. Oh, I'm getting the fast music. Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh, level 5. Got the cool pastel blocks now. Let's see. What else? What advice could you give to young actors and actresses
You were rocking and
who
rolling.
are maybe disheartened that they're going on all these auditions and no one's calling them back?
Just know that it's totally normal and it's part of the process. And yeah, just figure out other ways to keep working and keep playing and being satisfied artistically in the meantime, and it'll happen. Probably. You keep at it long enough.
You heard it here. Hannah Fierman says it definitely will happen.
Absolutely. For everybody.
Every single person will be famous.
Probably. There's a lot of film and TV out there. Why not?
Yeah.
There's a lot of it. There's a lot of content.
Especially in Atlanta right now. It's kind of surpassed some of the bigger markets.
Very impressive. I'm so impressed with how well it's doing and how hard everybody's working. People are starting to notice that there are a lot of amazingly talented people here, and that's great. Because for a while there was that awful article that was going around. Do you remember? It was just like Atlanta needs to. I don't remember. I can't remember. It was this really tedious article though that was going around, basically criticizing us.
Wait, was it written by someone
Yeah,
in
I think
Atlanta,
I
or?
think it was written by an LA person that come here. I don't know who wrote it, but it wasn't accurate. It was.
Were they just saying that like the crews weren't professional,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like?
that's what it was. And
that sounds
do you remember
familiar.
That? You remember that article?
Yeah, and it was
so
it was
biased.
dumb. It
It
was
was
just
so
like
dumb.
it was dumb. Like it seemed like maybe like not everyone that they worked with knew exactly like how they did things in LA, but weren't necessarily like
Yeah, well, it didn't mean that they were a rookie.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just screamed of, yeah.
Pompous bullshit.
Yeah, LA
Yeah.
elitism.
I found that really tedious, and I actually worked with I've worked with some people like that, and you don't even have to be from LA to have that bias. I think that you just have to either A, not know what you're doing and want to blame it on somebody else,
Right.
or B, have that elitist, you know, only people who have, you know, lived in LA could possibly know what they're doing kind of bullshit mentality.
Yeah.
I was a New York actor for years, and I think that gave me a little bit of an edge when I moved back here, because I was a working actor there, and it's supposedly a harder market. So it gave me some street cred, but I found that frustrating. Yeah, you did.
I'm listening. Oh, God. Oh, no.
You got far. You got.
I got
8.
level 8,
You got
yeah.
level 8.
Oh, I got 20,000 points? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Stacy just said, maybe I missed it, but I heard Hannah say she sang in Siren. Is there anywhere else we can hear her sing? Movies? Bands?
Yeah. I sang in. Thank you for asking, Stacy. I sang in I sang in a punk band in high school, but there's no recordings online of that.
That's too bad. I would love to hear you sing punk songs. That'd be
fun.
awesome.
And we were very spirited. We weren't terribly good, but we were very spirited. And I sang in the film Death and Beauty. I sang in the score and the soundtrack. It's a short film. What else have I sang in? I remember.
I pushed your name off of the leaderboard.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. And, you know, tons of musical theater and things like that. That was my major for a while. I was always, me again.
Yeah.
But I decided that I didn't want to teach.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was plenty good, but I wasn't insanely good. And I just really realized that it wasn't my alone passion to just be a vocalist. And so, and I just infinitely preferred doing more like, you know, acting. You can do both, and yeah. Anyway.
Awesome.
Plus, I didn't really like theory. I'm not really that.
Yeah,
not really
that
that
could be.
smart.
I mean, you know, if you're not interested in it, it's hard to kind of force yourself to learn those
I
things.
can't force myself to do anything I don't want to do. Yeah. What was your question? I can't remember. Oh, the singing.
Singing, yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. But they left out my credit in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lame.
And yeah, super lame. Oh, I'm so pissed off. I'm screwing up. Yeah, that was really frustrating. But there's nothing you can do about it after it's already cut together. You can't go back and be like, you know, you left out my credit. It's too late.
Mm-hmm. What other? Is there anything else that you want to talk about? Not even necessarily like film and TV related, just something cool in your life that you want to talk, or something cool that you heard about.
I just read a really creepy article about blood transfusions in the elderly, to from young people to elderly people, and how it has reversed the aging process, like literally.
Oh, weird.
But the creepy part is not that it helps the elderly. The creepy part is that if you go the other way and you put old people's blood in a young person, it turns them old.
Whoa.
It was in The Economist. It's super creepy.
Huh.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the article actually like started out being like, okay, don't mention vampires. Just like, that's the first thing I thought of. It's like all anybody's gonna think of. Anyway, that was cool. I just read that article. I thought that was pretty neat and freaky.
So would you ever take blood from a young person to
Blood of virgins?
yeah to
live
if
forever?
you knew it would halt the aging process.
Oh, hell yeah.
you would immediately become a vampire if the
Oh.
opportunity arose.
I mean, not a vampire, but
Or if you had like
science.
a science vampire.
Science.
But you would want to get like a blood boy like in. Did you watch Silicon Valley?
I do not, but I'm intrigued.
There's a character in the recent season that had basically they were getting these transfusions from a young someone in their early 20s, and they called him a blood boy.
Oh. I think
yeah.
I'm about to.
Oh no!
Lose.
Oh
Oh man, I did not realize that Silicon Valley went there. That's wild.
no! Mm-hmm.
I do know some eccentric, extremely wealthy, eccentric, people. Oh man, my brain is fried. who are obsessed with youth though, and get you know, like the vitamin shots every week, and
Right.
are writing these books on how to live forever, and they're just super about it. I think it's intriguing, but I think you can probably be obsessed with it. Especially if you have that much money, you can just do whatever you want. You could get a blood boy, I guess.
Yeah, just pay someone to kind of hang out and get regular blood transfusions from.
That's wild. It was creepier than that, though. The article. It was I don't know, why am I talking about this?
I don't know, because
'Cause you
for
don't-
funsies.
Okay, they would take these rats and make wounds in the sides of them, and then attach them together so that they shared the same blood pool, and it was circulated through both animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is so nasty, but it really helped. It was like the equivalent between hooking up a 20-year-old to a 70-year-old, and it made the older rat live 3 times as long, and repaired it. It was wild. It was a really interesting article.
But it made the younger rat.
No, it didn't bother the younger rat, except he had to be attached to this old guy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I
What-
think, there was some other things, like it helped if they were similar genetically,
Mm.
and that sort of thing. What's going on with you? Anything new? So what I'm saying is,
No.
will you believe my blood boy?
I'm not. I don't know if I'm young enough for that.
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
I don't know I wonder what the cutoff is.
I think 20.
Yeah, I'm a little past that.
Are you?
Just a smidge.
Time flies.
Yep. I'm 30. It's so old. Oh my god. I should just kill myself. I'm 30.
No, don't. There's always the promise
Of a future blood boy.
of a future blood boy. I'm going to Alaska on the 26th.
Oh, nice. Was that for a shoot or just for fun?
Just for fun.
Nice.
Yeah, Josh's family all got together and decided to go on I guess it's called a cruise, but it's not like a cruise. It's like a little boat,
Is it a,
smaller cruise, like more like an expedition-y kind of.
is it a whale watching thing?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's part of it. But we're on this boat for a week. And
Oh.
Then, going all over, seeing all the Alaskan stuff. And then we're going to Juneau for a week.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited about all of it except for the mosquitoes.
Are there a lot of mosquitoes in Alaska?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. Thought
Yeah.
it was too cold for mosquitoes.
Well, it's warm now.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Yeah, and when it all thaws out, they all come out in force. And they're like big ones, and they'll carry you away. They're amazing. I was I shot a movie up in Alberta, Canada. And actually I shot there twice, and once was during the summer, and in the summertime there, they just swarm you. It's like you can see a cloud of them coming at you. Like it's just like in National Geographic. It's atrocious.
Oh, wow. I thought they were bad here.
Well, they're sneakier here. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really slow, so you can kill them, but there's a whole lot of them. Where here, it's like Yeah, it feels like a lot of them, but it's really not like a cloud, but they're littler and they're faster here. They're harder to kill.
Good to know. Good to know.
So I'm gonna get a hat with a net on it. Speaking of blood,
nice.
blood.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not doing this great this time. What's some other cool things to talk about? What's your favorite thing to work on that you've worked on?
My favorite thing. Well, I really enjoyed this one that me and Josh just worked on together that he directed. It was just fun being able to like hire your friends to do what they do best and having complete creative control.
Mm-hmm.
That was wonderful. That was so much fun. And I mean, you're just hanging out with your friends, you know, making art. It doesn't get better than that. Plus, it's so much less stressful being behind the camera. I'm
sure.
It's so much easier. You don't have to worry about a whole lot. I mean, I acted in it too, but it wasn't. I just sang. Oh, I sang in that one, Stacy. I sang in the short Between the Walls that we're about to do. Can't believe you took my spot. Who's Howard? I thought you just.
Oh, that's just like the pre-done.
Oh, there is
one.
no Howard. There is no Howard?
No, I think Howard was like a Nintendo person back in the day.
Like one of the original like highest score people.
Yeah, he was like, I think like president of Nintendo of America or something. So they put his name in a lot of the high score boards.
I just started listening to this audio, but actually I stopped listening to it because I got a little bored. But Ready Player One.
Oh, Jessica was talking about that and actually recommended it because I haven't read it yet. But Spielberg, I think, is about to release it. Like they just released some like promo images.
Yeah. So I started listening to it. I probably will go back to it at some point. But then I got Dune, and I got really into Dune, so I stopped listening.
Nice.
Yeah. But
that's a book that's pretty thick from what I remember, or like pretty dense.
Yeah, the thing about listening to it on tape, because I got it for a road trip. Me and my dad just got back from Florida, and the thing about it is it's got a lot of names, and you can't flip back the pages and look and be like, oh, who is that guy? No, you got to keep up with it in your head, and it's difficult.
It's like Game of Thrones. Like you have to
exactly.
And with Game of Thrones, I have to like watch it with the like Wikipedia up so I can keep track of like, wait, who is this person?
Yeah.
Who?
I just asked Josh. I'm sure it gets really annoying.
The Fire Lady.
No, that's so long ago. I don't remember.
Did you watch the
I did.
premiere? Yeah, me too.
It wasn't that eventful.
Yeah, they're setting up a lot of stuff. Like Arya right at the beginning there.
Yeah,
that was a great event.
That was the best bit.
I don't know how many spoilers we want to get into.
Yeah, let's not. Somebody get pissed.
We're gonna lose one of our three viewers.
One of our 3 people. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I love Game of Thrones. I wish I was cast in it. I had a dream that I was cast in it the other day, and I woke up and I was like,
oh no. What would you want to play in Game of Thrones?
I was playing, in my dream. It's totally not reality. I was one of the elf people, like the fairy people, the ones that throw the fireballs.
Oh, yeah, from a season or 2 ago.
Yeah.
The Children of the Forest.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Oh, that makes sense. That's your type.
I think I cast myself pretty well in my subconscious, didn't I?
You typecast yourself even in your own dreams. Yeah, because they totally did that like eye thing.
Did they? I don't know what you're talking about.
In Game of Thrones, like for the Children of the Forest, they made their eyes like bigger or something.
Oh,
like
did they?
Yeah, because it wasn't normal.
They didn't look completely real, did they?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it was definitely some sort of thing. But that's totally. Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive.
Thank you. Probably why I believed it, in my dream, and then I was like, oh, I woke up, I was like, oh. Was she it?
Yeah, that's always a bummer when you have a really good dream and then you get sucked back to reality.
I figured it was fair, though, because at least all my other horrible dreams aren't real. So I was like, okay, fair trade.
One of the best feelings that I ever get is when I have a dream that I haven't been like going to class.
Oh, I have those all the time.
And it's like finals, and it's like, oh, I can't believe I went to like the first class and then I forgot to go the rest of the semester.
The rest of the semester. And
How did I forget to go the rest of the semester?
And even if I take the final, I'm not going to pass because it's too late to withdraw. Yeah, I have that same dream.
And then when I wake up, though, it feels so good.
Like, oh, yeah.
I'm just so glad I'm not in school anymore.
I'm like, holy crap, I graduated forever ago. How did I not know that? Yeah, I know. I don't have the naked dreams.
Yeah, I've only had it like maybe once or twice. It's definitely not reoccurring.
Yeah, like maybe when I was in middle school or high school, I might have had that dream, but I guess I just don't think it would bother me all that much.
Well, you've like been naked on camera before, like you've
everywhere, just running around naked all the time.
So yeah, maybe it's less of a like some people's worst nightmare has already happened to you, and you're just like, yeah, that's fine.
I lived through it. Yeah. People keep asking me if we're gonna do another one. I don't know.
Another siren or another
another version of that. I didn't even get past level 1 that time. Look at that crap.
Are you gonna do another?
Hmm?
Are you gonna do another? Version?
Yeah, I would if it was, it depends, but yeah, probably. If it was, I mean, it depends on a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. Just getting a feature-length movie
Yeah.
off the ground is a Herculean effort.
Yes, it is.
Just knowing that, not to like call anyone out, but just knowing that like our friend Dave Bruckner, is slated to do these movies and do whatever movies, and then like that gets pulled out from under him, and it's just hard to like get movies off the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true, and you can. Sometimes you don't always know which ones to choose. Which ones to bank on.
Mm-hmm. So if you were to play, well, let's just say, I was going to say, like, what would your ideal Game of Thrones character be that you'd want to play? But let's just say, like, what would your ideal role be?
I'd really like to play Anne Boleyn.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always wanted to. I've always been fascinated by her and her life, and I'd like to play like a darker, quirkier version of the story. Not like the other Boleyn girl or any of the other Anne Boleyn movies that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're wonderful films, but I want to do one where it was more like focusing on the aspect of her, like potentially having been a witch, or having a sixth pinky or six finger, or
is that real? Did she
beguiling, actually being a witch and exploring that a bit more? I think that'd be fun anyway. And having it dark and maybe a little Tim Burton-esque.
Mm-hmm. So you definitely like playing like horror roles and roles where you get to be a little creepy or a little.
I like to play. Well, I do them well, but no, not necessarily. Hi, how you doing? Did you just change your hair again? Is that who I think that is?
JR? Do you know JR?
Maybe. No, okay, you look just like my friend. No.
JR does. She's making a documentary about women who are Civil War reenactors, because she is a woman who is a Civil War reenactor, and she cross-dresses as, like, she plays a male soldier, which was a thing in the Civil War. That was totally a thing.
I read a book about that, or a character in it did that years ago. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, I think horror is a very broad genre.
For sure.
And so I absolutely like playing quirkier. I think the darker roles tend to be more fun. I think you can have more fun with them. I think you can do more with them than playing the like the everyman, like the straight guy. You don't always have as much whatever, you know, artistic license, so to speak. You can't always be as crazy as you want.
Right.
But,
yeah, they're kind of boring by design.
But it's important for them to be like that, because everybody else is being extreme around them. Yeah. That would be my ideal role.
What about in Game of Thrones? What character would you most like to play in Game of Thrones? Besides the one of the children of the forest.
I think, gosh, there's so many good characters.
And like, it doesn't even it doesn't have to be a female role either. Like, if in our fantasy world, you can play a guy if you want.
Well, okay, my two favorite characters are, I can't even remember her name, but she's the one that married the little boy.
Oh, Marjorie?
Yeah. I thought she was one of the best written characters. I loved how she was an intelligent, sorry, there's spoilers, really intelligent, you know, well-motivated character. I really liked her. And...
Oh, Tetris!
Well done, indeed. And I really love the wildling redhead guy.
Oh, the guy, Tormund?
Something
like that?
He's like in love with the tall blonde.
Yes! Oh, he has such great
He's the best.
looks. Like, just them looking.
He's hilarious, you know? I could watch him all day. He was in the Fast and the Furious.
Oh, okay.
The last one, he was in that. I'm just like, yeah. He did a great job in that too. They had some wonderful actors in that movie.
Actually, I've never seen a Fast and the Furious movie. I've heard
they're very entertaining.
Yeah, I've heard they're like surprisingly good movies.
Yeah, they are.
Like, you don't expect that from like an auto racing movie.
That's probably why they do so well, because you have low expectations and then they bust it out even a little bit. You're going to be impressed.
Right.
Yeah, but...
That's the secret. Set expectations low and then exceed them.
Yes. That's true.
What's some other good questions?
Oh no, maybe you're running low and you need to eat your dinner. It's sitting right over
My
there.
poor chicken tikka. Chicken tikka. What do you think about I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I wanted to go into like, what do you think about like the roles of women in movies now, and is it getting better, or do you think that, you know, there's more opportunities for women to play interesting parts, especially like lead roles now, than there were, or is it?
Yeah, I think there absolutely is. I'm doing a pilot in the winter where I'm playing the lead, and she's a cowgirl, and she has a band of cowgirls.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot it in New Mexico, hopefully in the snow, and yeah, I mean, obviously we got Wonder Woman, y'all.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was great.
And yeah, there's some great roles out there for women. You know, a lot more interesting. I think there's just a lot more pressure too, and then I think that people have done it well, so that they've just opened up a lot of awareness to this hole in the system, and I think that people are embracing it and thinking outside the box and writing great roles. And it has to continue, you know.
Yeah, I know. I definitely am more apt.
Bye-bye!
Bye, JR.
Nice to meet you!
Oh, no. I died.
That's okay, you got to level 5.
Yeah.
What level did I get to?
Last time?
Yeah.
2?
3?
3?
No, when I...
Oh, when you got the score?
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Here, try again. Oh. Ooh,
Oh, you're
I swear I'm not trying to...
Howard.
Koi.
Well, how long have we been at this? Should we play another one? Or are people getting sick of us?
Bachdel test. Boost her mic, brah.
What? Oh, boost her mic. Oh,
I think I can turn it up. Let me do it real quick.
sorry. I'm
No, that's
speaking
alright.
too little. I've lost my vocabulary too.
That should be good.
Bruh.
Bachdel test. Why did you say Bachdel? So Dylan is the one saying that he's usually on. He will usually do these streams with us.
Yeah. Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. He was. I don't know if he was working upstairs. Like he and I are the ones that did this for a long time. It was just us, and we just play whatever games, and then we decided to bring in other people and talk to them because this is supposed to be like film, TV, gaming, or a whole festival.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's home apparently.
Is it better now, or do I need to?
Yeah, does the mic sound better now that I actually turned it up?
Now that we're almost done.
Yeah. Yeah. How long have we been?
We've been blabbing a long time, I think.
Let me see what the stream.
That VR shit was so cool. So,
Yeah. Do you want to end with some VR? Maybe?
No, because I'll just be like, whoa!
No, that'd be fun. I think people would like to see you freak out on VR.
No, I don't think so.
No?
We already did the one, and it made me a little sick.
Yeah, we'll just have you puke on camera. It's fine. That's what people came here to see.
All over your fancy equipment. You'd never have me back on.
No. Have you on every week.
No. Let's talk about you.
Nah, no one wants to hear about me.
No?
Nah.
Oh.
No, you're the cool one. You're the one that's
Oh, yeah.
in cool stuff and going to fancy places like Alaska.
Fancy. Yeah, I'm really excited about that trip.
Mm-hmm.
We're going with Josh's family and his. I love his family. I have the best in-laws in the world. I really lucked out.
That's good.
What'd they say?
Oh, Dylan's just being like, I want to hear about Corey.
I want to hear about Corey too, but he says he's not interesting.
Well, I don't know. Ask me some questions. See if there's anything I can.
Well, I did ask you about, considering your own projects.
Oh, yeah.
What are the sort of things you'd like to make? Would you want to make a short? Would you want to make, or would you want to get,
I don't even know.
maybe shit.
So, here's my conundrum. I like animated stuff.
I do too.
And I would fucking love to make some kind of animated movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really draw that well. So it would be hard for me to get someone to do the hard part for me, because basically what I really want to do is
come up with the.
Well, I was gonna say I like voice acting, and I'd really like
too.
to do
so much fun
cartoon voices.
Oh yeah.
And I think I just kind of recently realized that I think I'd rather just do that rather than try to make animation, animate things.
Yeah, that would take forever.
Because that it would basically, I would just be doing subpart animation just so I could do the voices.
Well, have you thought about making a voiceover reel and getting an agent?
I actually talked, or I'm gonna try to do. Do you know Bob Carter? He and his wife, I think Bob and September Carter. They have a voice acting workshop that they do that I really want to try to do.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Bob Carter, he's done like tons of voices on like anime and
I
like.
might have seen it, but I haven't looked into taking any voiceover classes.
Having one July 29th. If you want to do it with me, I think there's like a specific.
I think I've seen that. Well, I'm going to be in Alaska.
Oh, you're going to be in Alaska.
Yeah, but do it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I really want to.
You
Apparently.
could just make a reel and just jump in too. You could do that too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I just haven't really gotten the gumption. But that's why I want to do this like workshop, because at the end of it you get like a 30-second commercial
that's
you can like you put in a reel, and then I've got friends who do like audio stuff who can help me like put together
I'm sure
fake.
You'd have an ideal situation for that. I'm gonna.
So yeah, that's what I would want to do.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun. Oh shit.
But as far as like making a short, like that's not conducive to. Just saying like I want to be a voice actor. That's not conducive like making a short, you know.
You could do stop motion animation. I mean, that's tedious too, but you could.
It's even more tedious than
animation,
like regular.
You think?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like.
Well, what if you just like green screen the faces, and so you didn't have to do all the expressions? So I've been thinking about this a lot. I really wanted. I mean.
Yeah, that could work. Maybe doing something like that.
So that way you wouldn't have to worry about their facial expressions. Maybe their jaw wouldn't move quite properly, but I mean. Simplify it a whole lot, and then you would just move the puppet.
Maybe. I don't know if I want my face on there though.
Wouldn't be necessarily your face. You put whatever face you want.
Oh, that's true.
Little animated face. No.
Yeah, maybe. Dylan just said he'll help me with my animated movie.
Awesome, thanks.
He does. He's our basically the person who does animation for our company. Does like motion graphics and whatnot.
Josh just wrote this wonderful feature that's just so cool, and I really, really want to turn it into a stop motion animation feature. But I mean, like same as you, all I really want to do is make the models and do the voices and make the set. But to actually go through the movements, I don't think I have that kind of personality that could sit there but I guess what one would want to do is maybe just make a teaser, and then if it got interest or money, then outsource a lot of the stop motion work, because no one person could do it. I mean, I'd be 90 years old by the time it was done, so never seen it again.
Just be in your basement like
toiling for the rest of eternity.
And even then, it's only like 3 minutes of actual footage.
Yeah, but it's good.
That's a good 3 minutes. That's a strong 3 minutes.
It's beautiful.
Well, cool. I think that's great. I'm glad that I think we're probably talked long enough. Thank you so much for coming on and being a part of our Super Terminus and Friends. Do you have anything you want to plug? You don't have to if you don't.
Well, I've already plugged a lot. Well, if anybody, any of those 4 people out there aren't already following me on Twitter, I couldn't get my whole name, so I'm like Hannah Rose Firm. I don't ever tweet, though, so that'll be kind of boring. But I'm on Facebook and Instagram as well, and I have a website, hannahfierman.com. Check me out. Thank you so much for having me on here. This has been so much fun.
Right? Yeah, tell your friends.
I will. And I mean, that VR was worth it. Like, you have to try it. It's wonderful.
All right. Cool. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.